G'day, and welcome to Diecast Labs. Today, I have to do some justice to today's castings, which is a Corgi Toys. I believe it's a 457, or it could be a GS26 Rancho. As you watch this casting go around the turntable, I would like to thank the returning friends of the channel. It's been a while since I put one out, and welcome to 2026. If you're a first-time viewer, I hope you stay and share what sometimes a bumbling old fart like me gets up to, trying to give old diecast toys a new life. This channel is geared to the hobbyist. What I do is not always perfect, but at least I'm giving it a go. I'd also like to make this a tribute video to Corgi Bob, who sadly passed away just before Christmas of 2025. So this was not on his channel, and I don't know many other YouTubers in the diecast field that have done the Corgi version of this vehicle. There are quite a few of the Matchbox version, and not this Corgi one. So, again, a tribute to Corgi Bob. Thank you very much, mate, for the help that you've given me and other diecast in the fraternity. So, let's take this thing off the turntable and let's have a closer look at it. Okay, closer inspection on the Corgi Rancho, or Rancho, I should say. It's in not too bad condition, has a slight mark on the window there. The front window unit is okay, as is the side window and the window on the tailgate. Flea bites all over the place. Tyres are in an okay condition. We have the tailgate and the opening part there. Tailgate's a little bit loose. Don't know whether we can tighten that up. It has the plastic roof rack. It does have the antenna, which is nice. There's nothing missing on it as far as I can see. It has a slight chip on the visor, so we'll see if we can't do something about that. Has opening doors. Not a bad little truck. This red piece here, it will show inside. The rear seat goes up or down. That's what that red thing down the bottom does. So, not in bad condition, really, besides the paint chips. Quite a fair bit of detail down the bottom. And so with that, because it has the tow hook on it, I'm going to make the assumption that it came in with a gift set. That was most likely towing a racing car, so it would have been a trailer and a racing car. I don't have that, but I do have something else that I can put on the back of that. So Happy New Year to 2026. So, it's time to take this thing apart. Okay. You can take the earmuffs off now. So what I've done is, as you saw with the burr tool, mainly went around in a bit of a circular motion, and then by going just outside the post gives it a smooth finish, so that it gives a flat, finding another part rolling around, to take this, to make the post gluing a lot easier. From here we can take the base off. We have some crusties inside. What I'll be doing is masking up the wheels. I won't take them off. There's no need to, but we can mask them up easily enough. The bottom I will paint, and I'll give my try and do some detailing down the bottom. That might be nice for a change. 2026 is a different year. There is our tow hook. Now, I haven't pulled this apart before, so we'll see how this comes apart. So this is the black part on the side, which holds our headlights, our front and rear bumpers, and our side mouldings. So that will go into the poor man's wash machine. I like to get on the nick to see if I can borrow it. The tailgate. A question about the tailgate. Don't know. Like I said, I haven't pulled this out myself beforehand. That's the interior, straight up and out. And you can lever out the middle seat. I'll leave it in there for the moment. So, our doors. Again, this has the wire construction to it. And generally what happens is, if you bend them out of whack, you'll never get it back in again. Not properly at any rate. So I'm going to spend some time and push the black parts here to get these side mouldings off. Let's open up that door. Let's see if we can get the dash slides out. We're going to change the colour on the dash. So I'm just looking as to the window unit is not riveted in, so we can take that out and give it a clean. I don't think we're going to get that crack out. We shall give it a try. Our top hinge. Let's see how that's in. The bottom tailgate should just lever out. It should. Whether it does or not, that's a totally different question. I'll try and get this with a smaller screwdriver. I'll go ahead and press these other black pieces out so that this part here comes out. The aerial has come out. We might heat it up a little bit to straighten it up, or we may put another one in. So I'll do the rest of this assembly off camera, and I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, so here is our Rancho completely apart. The tail light, the rear window had two posts. Again, used the burr tool just to take the heads off the post, and I was able to lever it out. I used the burr tool on the back of the doors just to take the heads of those pins, and we were able to get those without breaking them. Alright, so let's move on to the next segment. Alright, so we have our plastic parts in our poor man's wash machine. So that's a nice hot soapy water. We'll let that soak. We shall put that aside somewhere as we give it a bit of a swishy swish. So we'll let the dirt do that, and we'll move on to the next segment. Okay, while the strippers are doing the rest of their work, we shall do some other cleaning. So we've got our wash machine that we've borrowed from Nick. So just going to give it a nice little washy. Not too bad, really. We've gone by Marty's place and we've asked Julie, and she said yes, we could use it. So we shall go through the process. So that's nice and clean. Go for the interior, which wasn't too bad in the first place. I'll give it a nice little clean. Take it off. Whether the interior stays red or not, I don't know as yet. I do apologise if you're seeing shadows, but we're still working out our lights in here. It is late afternoon. So we're go after our tailboard. Which goes in here. Like so. So that can go there. Let's get our dash. dash has got some details on there that we may do or may not do, depending on how well my eyes get to go. And let's get on to our window unit. This is our window unit. And I'm not going to do anything further with the window unit. I'm not even going to try and take that crack out or that scratch. I'm not even going to try, because the window is actually broken. So it's not a crack, it is a break, but we're best off leaving it alone. And that way you won't have too many troubles with it. Where's the other window unit? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So the window units will go into the self-shining floor polish, just to give them that extra brightness. And here comes that piece that was on the front of the roof that has the sun visor. So we have to do a repair just here. And we have to do a repair in the back. But these have come out rather well. That's one of the door panels. That was on the tailgate, the lower part of the tailgate. This is the other door unit. All we're just doing it is giving a quick wipe down. And you'll notice here I did take the tyres off. Where are we? There we go. We did take the tyres off, and I'll show you in a moment what I did, how I took the tyres off. Okay. Here comes the other tyre. The tyres aren't too bad for what the vehicle is. They're not too bad at all. The axles are all right. Now, as you can see, I have both ends of the axle, so I didn't cut the axle to get them off. What I did was I used the burr tool just on the centre part there, so that I can use a super duper and a bit of baking powder, and we can seal that up again. So give me a moment to put these things aside, and we'll get back to the naked vehicle. See you in a moment. Welcome back. In this segment, we have some returns. We have some people, or we have an item that we haven't seen for 2 years. So, what do you hear? What do you expect? So, our casting is in a tub. Our strippers from 2 years ago have returned, but whether they are workable or not, that is another question. And I don't think we are. We'll do this one again. All right, so let's try this bit again. Now, strippers from 2 years ago, they're a little bit crusty. They're not as smooth as what they used to be. They're a bit wrinkly. So we have no idea how they're going to perform. So we'll move some of this stuff over. So may have to get some new, fresh strippers. So that's from 2 years ago, when we last opened the bottle. So here we come with our boiling hot water. So we'll see what happens. If they're still going to be just as effective. And by the sounds of things, they are. Now, with the yellow, we may have to do this a couple of times, because yellow is a hard, difficult colour to remove, as sometimes is the red. So, again, I put the caustic soda in first, before the boiling water. It is to control the eruption, just like what we're getting now. See, if I fill that up afterwards, we'll be overflowing. So we'll just take it cautiously. Just cover up the casting, as we've done now. And we'll let nature take its course. So we shall bring you back when we have a naked vehicle. So, see you then. If nudity offends, you best look away now, because we are bringing in the brass bristle brush, we're bringing in the scourer, and next is coming in a naked vehicle. There's the base that you saw a moment ago, and here is the main casting. And Rob from Matchbox Garage would say that is a 99.99% success rate. We have a little bit of paint left on here, a little bit there, but the rest of it is all gone, and it should disappear once we get into this. So what I'm just going to do is use the brass brush like this. You can use the brush on a rotary tool like some use. This is just as effective. I'm just going to do half the vehicle here in front of you. So that the other half I'll do off camera. So it will come like that, nice and shiny, compared to what it was like that. Once I've used this, I'll then go over with the scourer. It just flattens it out a little bit. Then I get into some finer areas. And once we're finished doing this can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it can take an hour. Alright, so there you see, nice shiny compared to when we came out of the caustic soda. So I'll continue the rest of this off camera, and we shall see you with all the shiny bits. Now, here is our Corgi 457 or gift set 26 Rancho. Again, this is a tribute to Corgi Bob, who has sadly left the human life and is now in our spirits. So, what have we done with it? We've stripped it. We've repainted it, of course. We have detailed the side windows. We have detailed the rear lights. We have fixed the sun visor or the sun shield up the top here. And of course we've done some detailing on the front. We've refurbished the original wheels. On here, the tailgate does open and close, as does the seat that's inside. This is one of my better resto mods that I have for a while. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video, share it, leave a comment down below, because we've got something else coming up. So stand by while I get ourselves ready. Okay, so what we're going to try and do now is try and bring in some audience participation, and the audience is you. So you get to choose one vehicle that I'm to do a resto mod on for the month of February. And you have 4 choices. The first one is going to be the 142 scale Morris 1100. The rear bumper is broken. The roof rack is missing. It does have all its wheels. The window unit is in fair condition. And the missing a headlight is what we're doing that. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is a Corgi Toys Sport Prince. Right, as we go around, it is missing its rubber booties, and someone's gone through the front windscreen on it. Otherwise, it's in a not too bad condition. Yes, it has flea bites to it. So that's the Sports Prince. Number 3 is a 140 freescale. It's a vehicle that's made in Spain. It's a Mira, M-I-R-A. It's a Citroen CX 2400. So it's not your common diecast that we have, like your Corgis, Dinkies, and Matchbox. And the reason I bought this car was that back in Oh, we're going back to the 1980s here, when I was doing courier work, that I took the corner off one of these cars and I had to replace it. Back in the 1980s, just that corner piece on the bumper was 250 Australian dollars back then. Don't know how much it is today, but a very expensive car to fix. But in any case, this one, as you can see, it is missing. Well, we do have the wheels. Let me just open it up so you get a better shot at it. It does have opening doors, and the wheels are sort of present. The rear tail does not lift. It does have its rear tail lights. So, might be an interesting vehicle to do. That is your car number 3. And car number 4, again, is a different maker. It's a Russian. Mock. I don't even know how to pronounce it. MOCKXBI. Looks like a 4. You can try and work that one out. There we go. It's Russian. This one I've had in my stash for a little while. Again, so it's got a broken rear bumper. The wheels are all on it. Does have a good window unit. It is missing the front bonnet, and it is also missing its front bumper, grille and lights. But the rest of it is there. So, they are your choices. That's car number 4. That's car number 3. That's car number 2. And car number 1. Let's get them into a nice little pattern there. So, they're your choices. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Your spot on, your Corgi, your mirror, and the Russian. So, leave your comment down below. These will be shown each week up until the end of January. And whichever one gets the most vote is the vehicle that will be built and will be fit, and the video will be up the last week of the month, the last week in February, which is going to be a short one. Of course, they got 28 days, I think, in February. Or is it a leap year? I don't know. It's 2026. All right. Leave your comments down below as to which one you'd like to see me do. And we'll catch you later in Diecast Labs.